Hello everyone, this is Varaprasad and I am presenting you the daily current affairs which are useful for SSC, RRB and other government examinations. Let us start with this one. International Dance Day is celebrated every year on 29th April. This day was created by the Dance Committee of International Theatre Institute ITI, the main partner for the performing arts of UNESCO. This event takes place every year on 29th April to celebrate the birth anniversary of Jean-Georges Noverre, the creator of modern ballet. Every year, a message from an outstanding choreographer or dancer is circulated throughout the world. Some of the static GK questions are: International Theatre Institute, founded on 1948. Headquarters of International Theatre Institute is in Paris, France. Kiran Majumdar-Shah has been recognized as the one of the world's top 20 inspirational leaders in biopharmaceuticals in the Medicine Maker Powerlist 2020 for her contribution to the world of medicine as an entrepreneur and innovative business leader. The Powerlist 2020 presents top 20 inspirational medicine makers from the world of small molecules, biopharmaceuticals, and advanced medicine. It's indeed an honor to be featured on the Medicine Maker Powerlist alongside G.V. Prasad and other remarkable and inspirational individuals whose work has positively influenced the fields of small molecules, biopharmaceuticals, and advanced medicine, said Majumdar Shah. At a time when humanity is threatened by a deadly viral pandemic, the world is looking at the medical sciences to get us through the crisis. The medical sciences community has risen to the challenge, sharing knowledge of potential treatments, coordinating clinical trials, developing new models of cooperation, and publishing findings immediately to tackle the COVID-19 pandemic. This is the spirit that those on the Medicine Maker Powerlist epitomize, and I feel privileged to be recognized for my efforts in making the world a healthier place, she added. WHO map parts of Ladakh in Chinese territory. Parts of Ladakh in the China section of WHO website has been shown as a part of Chinese territory with a dotted line and color code. Also, Jammu and Kashmir and rest of India are depicted in different colors. A part of Jammu and Kashmir, Pakistan occupied Kashmir, is marked with a dotted line, suggesting it as a disputed territory. Many UN maps show parts of Kashmir as disputed, but this is probably the first time Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh are shown in different colors than the rest of India in the map of a UN body. ET has learned that India has formally raised the matter with concerned UN authorities and awaiting response. The map of India depicted by WHO differs from the standard depiction even of United States nations itself by not showing parts of Jammu and Kashmir which are under actual control of India as part of our country. Gautam Bambale, India's former envoy to China, Pakistan and Bhutan, told ET, WHO's depiction of Jammu and Kashmir with a different color was from that of India is strange, incorrect and surprising. CRPF man dies due to COVID-19. A 55-year-old Central Reserve Police Force personnel died on 28 April 2020 due to coronavirus infection. This is the first death due to pandemic among the about 10 lakh personnel strong Central Armed Police Forces or paramilitary forces. At least 45 other personnel from this battalion have been admitted with coronavirus infection. Blue Dart Express has launched a service through which customers can send medicines to relatives living abroad. To avail the medicine delivery service, customers need to visit any Blue Dart or DHL counter across India. They need to provide valid medical prescription for sending medicines overseas to their families or friends through the Blue Dart or DHL door-to-door express service. Government has announced around 11% increase in annual central allocation of cooking cost under midday meal scheme to 8,100 crore rupees in the view of situation arising out of COVID-19. Human Resources and Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank announced this while interacting with education ministers and education secretaries of all states. Considering the health of students during the lockdown, ration is being provided under midday meal for the children to get adequate and nutritious food. Actor Irfan Khan passes away. He was a Padma Shri awardee. His health had been on decline ever since he was diagnosed with neuroendocrine cancer in 2018. In his acting career of over 3 decades, he acted in over 50 India films and several international movies. In 2011, Irfan Khan was honored by the Government of India with Padma Shri Award for his significant contribution to arts and cinema. Actor Irfan Khan was born as Shahabzadeh Irfan Ali Khan in Jaipur on January 7, 1966 and studied at National School of Drama. During the initial days of his acting career, he acted in various TV shows such as Chanakya, Bharat Ek Khoj, Banegi Aapne Baat, Chandrakanta and many more. He made his screen debut in 1988 with Salam Bombay and later on starred in various acclaimed films such as Hasil, Makbul, Life in a Metro, Pan Singh Tomar, Piku, Madari and Hindi Medium. His international projects include films like The Namesake, The Darjeeling Limited, Slumdog Millionaire, Life of Pi, Jurassic World and The Amazing Spider-Man. Scientists who have been observing the ozone hole at Copernicus Atmospheric Monitoring Service has announced that ozone layer hole is now closed in the North Pole. They reported that largest hole in the ozone layer spreading over 1 million square kilometers above the Arctic has closed due to unusual atmospheric conditions. The hole in ozone was first identified by scientists in March 2020. The development of hole was confirmed by Copernicus Climate Change Service and Copernicus Atmospheric Monitoring Service by European Centre for Medium Range Weather Forecasts. Such holes in ozone layer are quite common above the Antarctic at the South Pole, especially during the July to September. But ozone layer hole above the Arctic at this time was unusual. The last time such a strong chemical ozone depletion was observed in the Arctic occurred nearly a decade ago in 2011. Actually, what is this Copernicus Climate Change Service? Copernicus Climate Change Service in European Union's Climate Monitoring Service. Copernicus Climate Change Service are vital to study and monitor climate change adaptation. It provides climate and climate change information and knowledge by means of accessible, timely, reliable and user-oriented products. Indian Overseas Bank has introduced a special borrowing program for self-help groups to help them tide over the challenges inflicted by COVID-19. The details of this special borrowing scheme is each member of a self-help group can avail a maximum loan amount of 5,000 rupees while there is a cap of 1 lakh rupees for the group. A self-help group with history of minimum 2 loans from Indian Overseas Bank and good track record will be eligible for this loan facility. Also, only those self-help groups are eligible to avail this special scheme whose existing loans are standard and performing as on March 1, 2020. The special borrowing scheme can be availed by interested borrowers till June 30, 2020 and can apply through branches directly or through business correspondents. Bank will sanction and disburse the loans within 6 working days without charging any processing fee or prepayment fee for this loan scheme. Some of the static GK question is Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Indian Overseas Bank is Karnam Sekar. Former Liverpool striker Michael Robinson passed away. He was born on July 12, 1958 in England. He was featured in more than 300 official matches in England for 5 clubs including Liverpool. Robinson was a part of Liverpool squad that captured the League Cup and European Cup treble in 1984. He settled in Spain after retiring in 1989, was awarded its citizenship and had an extensive media career. He received the 13th International Vázquez Montalbán Prize for Sports Journalism awarded by FC Barcelona in December 2017. India signed $1.5 billion loan agreement with Asian Development Bank to enhance its response to COVID-19 pandemic. The loan amount will be used in fulfilling India's immediate priorities. These priorities comprises of disease containment and prevention, social protection for the poor, as well as economically vulnerable sections of the society, especially women and disadvantaged groups. The loan amount will be sanctioned under the Asian Development Bank's COVID-19 Active Response and Expenditure Support Program. This program was rolled out by Asian Development Bank as the first support to meet the immediate requirements of the government. Some of the static GK questions are: President of Asian Development Bank is Masatsugu Asakawa. Asian Development Bank was established in 1966. Andhra Pradesh CM Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy has launched the Jagananna Vidya Devana scheme. Under this scheme, fee reimbursement will be credited directly to mother's account instead of college accounts in the coming academic year 2020-21. The facts under Jagananna Vidya Devana scheme are: the state government will provide fee reimbursement for ITI, BTech, BPharmacy, MBA, MCA and BEd courses. The amount of 15,000 to 20,000 rupees will be offered for the eligible candidates through the Jagananna Vidya Devana scheme. Under the scheme, over 4,000 crores of funds have been released along with 1,880 crore rupees towards the pending amount left by the earlier government. One of the static GK question is: Governor of Andhra Pradesh is Biswabhushan Harichandan. The Indian government has introduced yet another website, COVID Warriors, for coronavirus related information and to help people get relevant information. The new website will connect volunteers of social organizations, representatives of civil society, and local administration. COVID Warriors was announced by PM Narendra Modi during his monthly Mann Ki Baat radio program. MIT team developed microneedles. The full form of MIT is Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Again, I am repeating the full form of MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It developed a novel way to record a patient's vaccination history. They had devised a method of storing the data in a pattern of dye that is invisible to the naked eye. It is delivered under the skin at the same time as the vaccine. Every year, lack of vaccination leads to about 1.5 million preventable deaths, primarily in developing nations. One factor that makes vaccination campaigns in developing nations more confusing is that there is little infrastructure for storing medical records. Kevin McHugh, a former MIT postdoc, said that in areas where paper vaccination cards are often lost or do not exist at all, the storing of medical information below skin technology could enable the rapid and anonymous detection of patient vaccination history to ensure that every child is vaccinated. Kevin McHugh is now an assistant professor at Rice University. The scientists demonstrated that their new dye consists of nanocrystals called quantum dots. These quantum dots can remain for at least 5 years under the skin, where it emits near infrared light. A specially equipped smartphone can detect the lights. Nagpur Municipal Corporation has launched mobile dispensary for pregnant women in containment zones of the city. Keeping the COVID-19 situation in mind, news about women in pregnancy contracting the virus, the civic body cobbled up mobile medical unit to screen all ladies so that they can be checked and provided medical aid in time. Especially the unit conducted tests in areas of city which have been declared as containment zone. In containment zones, citizens are unable to move out barring for purchases of essential commodities. That too is being provided to them at their doorstep. The Saudi G20 presidency has welcomed the launch of Access to COVID-19 Tools Accelerator. The ACT Accelerator initiative will be a global platform for action to enhance connections and leverage interdependencies for collective partnership, problem solving, mobilizing and guiding investments and driving equitable access for new COVID-19 diagnostics and vaccines. Mohammad Al Jadan, the Saudi Minister of Finance, participated in launching the event of ACT Accelerator initiative and highlighted that the international community is still facing extraordinary uncertainty about the depth and duration of this health crisis and emphasized the urgency to come together and cooperate to face this global challenge together. He said the Saudi G20 presidency took the lead and worked with its partners and relevant organizations to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic. The G20 will continue reinforcing global cooperation on all fronts and most importantly on closing the immediate health financing gap. India Ratings and Research, a Fitch Group company, has further slashed its estimate for India's GDP growth rate to 1.9% for 2020-21. Earlier, the rating agency marked the India's fiscal year 2021 GDP growth at 3.6% in March 2020. The current stats are the lowest for India in the last 29 years. The GDP growth has been slashed by credit rating agency, citing the assumption of partial lockdown to continue in India till mid-May 2020 due to COVID-19 pandemic. We are providing you the PDF of this entire session in the description box below. People who want to download the PDF can go to the description box and click on that link so that you can download the PDF. Thank you everyone. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates. Please give your valuable suggestions in the comment box.